Good evening and welcome to the informational meeting for Improvement District BR-25-B2. Agenda today, first of all, we'll start with staff introductions, project overview, including location, description, timing, duration, phasing, details, cost, funding, special assessments, then we'll end the meeting with some questions. So here today, we have Will Bayuk, the project manager, Doug Durgan, special assessment, Tom Knock, new city engineer, and myself, Jason Leonard. So this is the project location in red here. You can see we're doing 9th Avenue South from 8th Street to 5th Street South. We have 10th Avenue from 7th to 5th Street, 7th Street from 11th Avenue to 9th Avenue, and 6th Street from 11th Avenue to 9th Avenue. Project description, so we will be doing a full water main replacement, including the water services to the curb stop valve, sanitary sewer main spot repair and replacement. There is some sections that we will be replacing to deepen the sanitary sewer so we can avoid some storm sewer conflicts. And that includes the sanitary sewer service replacement to roughly about 5 feet behind the curb and gutter. New storm sewer pipe, inlets and leads, driveway approaches up to the sidewalk. It's essentially the back side of the sidewalk. Sidewalk replacement, and then new asphalt surfacing. Project timing and duration. So we are planning to bid this project on March 12th of this year, with start date likely of May of 2025, this construction season, and then completion in October of 2025. So to limit impacts to the residents, we have phased this project in multiple phases. You can see each of the colors has different phasing. And the durations for phase 1A, we have 65 days, 1A, 40 days, 1B, 40 days, 2, 65, 2A, 35, 2B, 18, 3, 60 days, 3A, 30 days, 4, 60 days, and 4A, 35 days. So project details. So during construction, we asked the residents to move their own garbage cans to the closest area. Between the City of Fargo staff and the contractor, will help coordinate those locations and make sure everybody knows where those locations are. Pedestrian access will be maintained on one side of the block at all times. When we are replacing the sidewalk, we may ask the residents to use the asphalt pavement street. But we will coordinate that. Temporary water pipes will be installed to maintain water services. Driveways, they may be widened if it complies with city ordinance, and we do have forms available for the property owners. Boulevards will be graded and seeded, and we like to tell the residents that once the boulevards are about 70% growth, it becomes the property owner's responsibility to maintain. This is just a picture showing what a temporary water line looks like. So the yellow is essentially the new water main while we replace the water main in the street. And then you can see that little black hose that goes to the house. And what happens is we'll connect to an outside spigot on the outside of the house and then have to do some internal replumbing at the water meter, and it'll just pretty much backfeed the system. So we ask that the residents have a outside spigot that works and we can hook to. Project cost of the cost of construction on this project is estimated at $3,632,706, and with the fees and contingencies, it's estimated at $4,577,210. Project funding. So the wastewater utility is going to fund 1,575,000 roughly. The water utility is 1.28 million. Special assessments is 704,000. Sales tax is 780,000. Street light utility is 31,000, and stormwater utility is roughly $200,000, and that's kind of the breakout of the project costs. Special assessments, how do we get there? So we special assess per the special assessment policy. Water main, including the water services, is capped at $44.17 per front foot for local. And there again, the sanitary sewer replacement is capped at $44.17 per front foot local. The sanitary sewer service replacement has no assessment. The storm sewer is 50% sales tax, 50% special assessment, and the street light, there's no assessment, and that's just included in the paving cap. So for the paving, how those numbers come, again, per the special assessment policies, for the single family in MR Tier 1, they're both at $93.84 per front foot. MR Tier 2 is $143.53, and the commercial is $253.94. And with that, I'll end the presentation with any questions. Thank you for attending.